Street Scene Holidays. It's the December Marathon, and I'm here with Rick Guerrero. I'm Greg Roten. Rick's our host, obviously. I'm the producer, director, editor, whatever you want to call it.
He's my boss.
Never.
He tries to make me look
Terrible
good.
boss. So we wanted to avoid our terrible season in 2021. And just,
Terrible season.
Yeah, so we pulled some questions from the internet. Email us your thoughts on that. They're true and false answers, but you know what? True or false is never really true or false, especially in the car realm.
Mm-hmm.
So how about this question? True or false? Popular name brand cars are always the most collectible.
Popular name brand car? No. Oh my God, there's some
That
cars.
is a false
yeah,
question.
Oh yeah.
That's got to be a false.
There are some cars
Think about it.
You look at and they're bringing millions of dollars. You go, what is it? I never heard of it before. I've never seen it before. You know?
Stutz. Remember the Stutz we did?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I loved that car. I love the looks of it. And that's not a popular name brand car, but man, it was a 1921 Stutz. We did it. I still remember the car show. It was out at the Austintown Senior Center. And stuff like that's bringing big bucks.
Yeah, yeah,
You know, I
sure.
mean, just the originality of those. Yeah, you got your Mustangs, Camaros, Chevelles, you got your Studebakers, you've got your Packards. They bring big bucks, but they do have a lot of off-name brands, especially when you first started making cars. When they had the one-offs, there was a steam car made in Youngstown.
Yeah.
Yep, and we saw that one.
There was the Mahoning. Remember the Mahoning? The Williamsons
Mahoning.
made that. Remember the Williamsons? We used to work for the Williamsons at WKBN TV and radio, and the
Mahoning.
Back in 1900s, they made the Mahoning. I guess there's still a couple of them around.
Yeah. Yep. And it doesn't have to be a name brand car to bring big bucks. True or false? Classic cars are unsafe. That's how you're driving them.
I think they are unsafe. Yeah.
Okay, you might think of the larger gauge sheet metal that they use.
Yeah.
The full frame cars are safe. You know what? They really are not, because a lot of them didn't come with seat belts. They don't have airbags, and they do bring safety to mind with doing that.
They never did the testing like they did nowadays.
No, they don't have the crumple zones on the hood. Yeah, you might hit something with your plastic bumper and it falls off. Yeah. But you get in a serious accident, you got an airbag going off, you have crumple zones in your hoods and your fenders to really cushion that. That is safer. And, I'm sitting there looking at this Packard, this gorgeous Packard over here. They had the rumble seat.
Yeah. Yeah. That's not too.
Hit your brakes real quick, and you're tumbling over the hood there. So yeah, they're not that safe. They're big and strong and bulky, but
horrible brakes.
My Bugs. Yeah. I don't want to be in an accident with my Volkswagen Bugs, because I'm not going to be around.
Sometimes it is a good idea to update them, like better brakes, better braking system.
Get the disc brakes. Get off your drum brakes.
Put seat belts in them.
Yeah, that's what I did. First thing, I was going to take my kids in my Beetles. They didn't come with seat belts. I put them in. Okay, true or false? You can't drive a classic car in the winter.
Well, you could.
You can. That's true.
Yeah.
We live in Northeast Ohio, Western Pennsylvania.
False. You don't want to.
You don't want to. One, salt bathing. You've got rust bubbles coming up everywhere.
Especially those older cars, too.
Yeah.
The way they're made.
No. Yeah, I wouldn't suggest it. You can. Back in the day we did, but they weren't classic then.
Right.
But, I wouldn't suggest that you can. But all right, last question.
Okay.
True or false? You have to be rich to own a classic car.
No, that's not true at all.
We wouldn't be here. Yeah. We wouldn't have classic cars. Rick wouldn't have it. I wouldn't have any, because we're by no means rich.
Right.
But you can get into a classic car.
For a relatively low amount.
Yeah, you don't have
and then work your way up. Like if you're a young kid out there, 19, 20, in high school or something like that, get something you like, and then keep working on it. That's what some of these old guys now, they have some of the cars they had when they were in high school.
I still have my high school car. For all you that knew me in high school, yes, I still have that Caprice. And I've had it since 1979. So,
and when they keep working on them, little by little by little, and then you get it right.
And you work on it, you get an old clunker, you work on it, you sell it, you make a profit, you just upgrade. But yeah, you can get into it. You don't have to buy a Camaro, Chevelle, a Packard, a Lincoln, a Cadillac. You can get a MG pretty cheap, an MG Midget or anything like that gets you at least your foot in the door of the car hobby And you go enjoy it with everybody else. And you know what? I don't care if you got a cheaper car. People are looking at you.
Yeah.
You know, I was looking yesterday. 65 Ford Fairlane 4-door, just a basic 3 in the tree, 6-cylinder. What a cool cruiser that would be. And they wanted like $1,100 for it.
Yikes.
And
Yeah.
it was solid.
Yeah.
I'm like, that would be great just to throw some bags on it.
Right.
Leave the 3 in the tree and 6 and just drive down the road.
Have fun with it. That's the whole thing. You
Yep.
have fun with it. And you little by little, you work on it. You know,
Yeah.
the windows are broken. You put new windows in. The seats are ripped. You
Get them recovered.
Yeah, you take it down to the upholsterer. You can do it yourself too. Look on YouTube. And
Oh, yeah.
it's real simple
I've
to
done
do.
a ton of seats, you know, and they're not that hard. Take your
Yeah.
time.
And you can buy parts for almost any of these cars anymore. You know?
Yeah.
You got catalogs full of parts.
That and even and if it's got rust holes in it, drive it.
Yeah.
So what? You know, the patina's in too, so
Yeah.
you know.
I always suggest you get the car without rust. I like that.
That's the easiest start. You're going to
Yeah.
pay a little more, but
Yeah.
in the long run, if you're going to if you send it out to, you know, to get rust repair, it's expensive unless you're going to do it yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you know, I hope you're enjoying the marathon. And, you know, watch closely on these shows because we've done this show for 12 years.
12 years
since
now.
2008. And there's a lot of our friends that unfortunately aren't around anymore.
Yeah.
And we have classic, unforgettable interviews with these people that aren't here anymore. And we recently, this was yesterday, Rick had texted me
Beginning of
about one of
December.
our friends
Yeah.
that has passed away from COVID.
My good buddy Rick Mears, I belong to the Shenango Valley Region Antique Automobile Club over in the Sharon area, and Rick was our vice president. He was on the board with me, and I've known Rick since the early 90s, and he just got the COVID not long ago, and that took him right down, and he's gone, just like that. And boy, what a shocker that was. And Rick was 74, just ready to retire. Rick was a big guy. If you might remember Rick, if you're looking at these shows, Rick was on our show at Thunder in the Park. We featured Rick, okay?
One of the first ones we
Rick
did.
was a big guy, and he had a 60, I think it was a 68. It was a
68.
68 Tornado. And he was a heck of a guy. And it just,
Loved that car.
yeah, oh yeah. Yeah.
Loved that car.
And
He was really great. So watch for the Thunder in the Park episode with Rick on there.
Yeah, we're sorry to
Yes.
see him go. We're going to miss him. He was.
But there's and I apologize, I can't remember the name. Again, I like everything. I've got Fords and Chevys and that, but I have 2 V-dubs. And guy that owned a V-dub, blue V-dub, we did at one of our car custom bike show, passed away a year or 2 ago. And you know, I see that every once in a while. And it's like, man, he was a great guy too. And there's a lot of great people in this and everywhere. But you know, watch these shows with the people. And again, when we're long gone doing these shows, you know, done doing these shows, most of the people are going to be gone, and at least they're on there. I mean, you got interviews with it. That's the whole point.
You know what? I think we got the greatest job of all. You know that, this interviewing these people, talking to these people about their biggest joy in life. You know that,
Yeah.
and they love their cars.
Yeah,
And
they're more than willing to talk about it. That's when I wanted to brought up this idea to do the show. You can't stop people from talking about their cars.
Oh, man.
You ask them questions, they're just going to go on and on and on and
it's
on.
It's all good. It's just an all good thing. These people love their car, and we love talking to them about them. And every time we talk to somebody about their car, it's like you're learning so much. Every car is different. You learn so much about these cars.
Yep.
You think you know a lot about cars, but you should go to these car shows and interview people. And I realize I don't know anything about cars, you know.
No, it's all in the history of the car too. I mean,
Yep.
we all have stories. The car
Oh,
can tell
yes.
stories, but these owners can tell stories.
Oh,
We've
yeah.
all got stories in history of our cars,
Yep.
and that's what makes the car itself is the owner's stories and where this car came from and
Sure.
what it's been through, and that's what really makes it. You learn and you remember these people
Yep.
from what the stories they tell of these cars.
I think I got the greatest job in the world, besides Jerry Dixie. Jerry used to ride those street. I don't know if you've seen a feature on Jerry. He worked for Street Rod magazine, and they used to build him a brand new street rod every year, and he used to drive it around the country. Put 25,000. I thought that
But
was
he
the
got
greatest.
sick of driving. That's the only problem. He got sick of driving because I don't want to drive my own car when I got home.
Oh my God!
I don't blame him.
Besides his job, I think we got the greatest job of all. And thanks for hiring me to do this.
No, yeah, you owe me some money after that, right?
Yeah, I do.
Well, to Rick's family, our condolences, but enjoy this street scene marathon during December. Enjoy it all day Christmas Day. It's all street scene, all day New Year's Day. And happy holidays.
Happy holidays to all you people out there, and stay safe. Please stay safe. That's the #1 thing. And we want to see you back around the circuit this coming summer and the spring.
Yeah, we want to see you at our Street Scene Car and Custom Bike Show, July 25th at Austin Town Park. I hope we are going to. It's going to be a blowout, so
Yeah.
we're going to have a great time. So we want to see you there. So stay safe this holiday season.
Stay safe, please. I'm Rick Guerrera, Greg Roden.
We'll see you down the road.